Yeah, no, this is TJ's to lose.
Yeah, this is definitely TJ Watt's award to lose. I want to move on though, Parker, because it's definitely been
Let's
probably
close it out.
I'd argue this. I'm guessing this is probably gonna be the longest episode in HQI
Of
sports
HQI
history.
Yeah.
So let's end it off with a bang here, Parker.
With my worst take.
I want to hear this because I have the notes here. Parker, please explain to me who you think the MVP award is of the 2021 NFL regular season. I want to hear you say this.
I'm going to say it. I'm going to preface this by saying this is stupid. This is not going to happen. This is a
Then why are you saying it? Then why are you saying it?
Because I believe that it is correct. Once again,
oh my god.
The reason I'm not saying who you're going to say is no.
Okay, let's go.
I'm just going to say I'm not going to reveal who yours is. Because I don't need to say why I don't agree, why I'm not going to go with yours. I needed someone other than yours, so we weren't just agreeing. I needed some parity. So if I look at everyone in the league who took their team and was valuable to that team and made their team better, I honestly believe that Joe Burrow has a shot. A shot.
Oh, man.
And that's not me walking back my Jonathan Taylor take.
Wow.
I think if the Colts were in the playoffs, if they hadn't, to use not vulgar terms, crapped the bed, they putzed out on the season, and I would have picked Jonathan Taylor here if that hadn't happened. Joe Burrow took a team that was, what were they, 5-11 last year, 4-12, abysmal.
They were bad. They were awful.
They had the 5th overall pick. They were terrible, and that's largely because they were missing him. They were still bad with him. But he showed up after blowing out his. It's one of the reasons that I agree with you that he could be that he probably is the comeback player of the year, deservingly. He blew out his knee, and he came back and dominated. Just looking at division, because that's where a lot of great football is played, where the best football is played. He dominated the AFC North this year. He lost to the Browns twice. Who cares? The Browns aren't in the playoffs now. He wiped the floor with the Steelers.
No. Then you can't say he dominated the AFC North if he lost to the Browns twice.
He dominated the two good teams. He dominated the two.
The Ravens were hurt all year, and you're giving credit to the Steelers now.
No, I'm not saying the Steelers are good, but everyone's better than the Browns.
Okay,
it's okay. Yeah.
Okay. Well. Okay.
Hey, trust your resident AFC North expert here. But just to wrap it up,
whatever. Okay.
I'm just saying, and again, I don't think this is realistic. I think this does not count when we get to the 2022 worst takes. This doesn't count because I acknowledge it.
No, it counts. This counts.
All right, fine. We'll get
counts.
to it. Fine.
Don't try to. No. If you're gonna say it, say it with your chest.
Yeah,
out. Come on.
You're right. I am gonna buy into this because he never actively cost his team a game. Yeah, I'll just say this now. Go ahead.
Okay.
Give me your take.
Okay. So my choice is, I think, the more rational one. Not to go crazy here.
You're right.
I have Aaron Rodgers just because not only do I think he is, because he's obviously going to win the award. I do think he is the MVP. Just looking at it from a logical perspective. As much as I love Cooper Kupp and I would love to put him here. I already made my case about a week ago where I think Cooper Kupp actually has a legit chance.
Oh, totally.
Aaron Rodgers has been playing nearly perfect football for a majority of the year. But here's my one thing: when people say that Aaron Rodgers is the clear MVP because of stats, they have to be more specific than that. Because if you're just talking about his passing yards compared to others, he's actually not in it's not that impressive.
I don't even think he's top 5.
I think he threw for 4,100 passing yards, which is honest. It's good, but it's actually not that great. And then he threw for 37 touchdowns, which is the same amount that Mahomes threw, but everyone seems to hate Mahomes this year. And then he didn't throw. His passer rating was 111, which is obviously very, very good. And then the key thing here that people need to point out if they're using the whole stats argument, 37 touchdowns compared to 4 interceptions. I mean, come on. That's
the stat.
That's the killer stat that kills, I think, almost any other argument that you could even throw up here. If you want to go defensive and be creative and throw TJ Watt out there, that stat right there kills it. If you're like me and want to throw Cooper Kupp in there, that also kills it. I don't even know who, honestly. I mean, Tom Brady's been talked about, I think, kind of heavily.
But he's also thrown way more picks.
Way more picks.
That stat still kills it.
That one stat alone is what is leading this whole Rodgers is definitely the MVP, and I honestly want to agree with it. As much as I think it's kind of boring to have him win back to back, let's not be irrational here, Barker. I think Aaron Rodgers is clearly MVP.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna stick by my pick because I definitely think we've discussed this. I don't agree with MVP being the best player on the best team, which that's what it is, and that's why Aaron's gonna get it. And that's fine. I'm okay with that. But I definitely think Joe Burrow is playing with a much worse roster. And he definitely has great weapons, and I say that wholeheartedly. And he definitely throws more picks because he has more of that big time gunslinger element to him. So again, I acknowledge that mine is irrational, but I also believe it. So I agree with your take.
But it's not
the most outrageous thing I could have said. I could have tried to stick by Jonathan Taylor.
Oh God, that would after the Jacksonville loss. My goodness.